What is your experience in this church?
My experience in this church has taught me a lot since I've been here. Before I came here, my life was completely upside down. I used to drink a lot. I used to fight a lot. And when my husband came to this church through a friend from work, he sort of brought it home and just kept encouraging me to try and find peace within myself. After a numerous amount of months, I finally brought myself here to come with my husband. It has changed my life in so many ways. I don't drink anymore. I've actually been with the church for a year, 15 months now. I don't drink anymore. I don't fight anymore. The people that I used to fight with, I'm now working with them, being beside them, and sort of giving myself to, getting them to forgive me as much as giving it back to them for my past, yes. So it's done tremendously a lot for me. And yeah, so I had my cousin come in about a month ago who wanted to see what happened with the big change in my life after 1 year being here. And Pastor had did a scripture that day which was so much related to her and myself. And I looked at her and I said to her, "It's you. This is you." And she stared and she was holding me, gripping my hand as much as I was gripping hers, because everything he was saying was exactly what she was going through at the same time I was going through it. And then after we had finished our church here that day, she said to me, "Did you tell the pastor that I was coming?" I said, "No. He did the same thing to me when I first came here. He didn't know I was coming. I showed up here and he made me cry the whole time through church, because everything he was saying was all about me and my life and what I was doing." And that's what attracted me to come back, because it was a way for God to tell me I needed to heal. In order to help others, I needed to help myself. And I did that. It's still a long journey, but I'm coming there. I'm getting there. And with the help of God and Pastor behind me, things have just come what may. My life has just been so happy ever since. My communication with my husband has grown better than what it's ever done in all its life. My kids are loving me as a mum, and not a drunken mum that used to come home this time last year. And the person that struck my dad 27 years ago, I've forgiven him, and now I'm working with him also. So he's done so much for me, and I love him to death. And I will be with him for as long as he needs me. I'm doing things with family that I could never do. I never did. I never took the time to do it. I used to shut them out. I'd rather go back then. I was going for the bottle instead of going to help them. Now I'm doing that, plus more. My husband's noticed it. My kids have noticed it. I'm going out this time, but not to drink. I'm going out to help the family. And now they've come dependent on me. And I've gotten stronger, much wiser since I've been here. And I'm going to go further, because I couldn't talk once upon a time out in the public. But being in this church has made me bring myself out in the open. Now I can talk publicly, when once upon a time I could only talk to 3 people, and beyond that I'd stop, or I'd needed a bottle.
but I don't need that now. So amen.